I personally believe that the government should prioritize mitigations of area prone to disasters instead of relocation. Relocation does nothing except move the population away from the issues, the disasters, instead of actually fixing them. Disasters may be man-made, they can happen from deforestation, causing landslides and land to become weaker, leading to more harm. They can also happen from people throwing out trash in the water or cutting trees, and the trees will fall into the river, causing it to overflow. It will lead the water to go into the land where people live, people work, people study at, that will also ruin their daily life. Uh, Mitigating the disasters and the reason for it will have long-lasting effects that will be better for us. The location might just make a new area become unsafe for the people who were in the area before. Uh, while some might argue that natural disasters are inescapable, it is possible to make it less severe or even stop it by growing trees on weak land to avoid landslides, cleaning rivers to avoid floods or flash floods that could ruin where people live. It is also very expensive to relocate people. Mitigating is pretty cheap because mitigating just means that we can teach how the people should make the land better. They can plant more trees, plant mangrove trees, and we can also teach them to clean the rivers and stop them from cutting trees without having any good reason or them getting more money and ruining the land. Speaking of which, relocation is also very expensive to do. To move a whole town, a whole area, a whole neighborhood, a whole years and decades of people being together is also very hard to do. It's not cheap, and it will also take a lot of time that can be spent on mitigating the main issue. They will have to make new school, new houses, new places of religious belief like mosques, churches, and other stuff. It will also need to we need to make new infrastructure to make their life better because they cannot only live on houses, churches, and schools. They also need places to buy stuff. They need places to clean their cars, to buy stuff to use for everyday use, like uh, to clean their food, to clean their houses, to clean where they eat, and moving and relocating means that we need to make it from brand new, and it will take years and years. And it will also cause people to lose their way of living, like salt makers. They live in the beach because that is where they mainly get their salt waters. Without the beach, they will have a harder time to make salt because that is where salt water is obviously. Traders will also lose years and years of time they spend to make the place where they trade, like markets, become their way of their life when they get maybe their money and where they buy stuff for them and their family. Also, farmers spend years and years to make the land they live in a place where they can grow food, grow plants, grow uh, anything that we eat. They eat like rice and maybe carrots or potatoes. It can also lead to more harm mentally too, by making them feel stressed and conflicted from moving away from where they live with their friends, family, with many memories that they hold to them, many sentimental ones too. Uh, it will also make it hard because there is a sense of connection to them, like communities, friends, neighbors, places of local sense of sacred belief, like local religions or religious place where they worship their own local gods. Medication can also stray away from those because mitigating just means that they will stay in a place where they love, where they grow memories, and where they do their relief, where they pray to their gods and stuff that they do. Technologically now, we have ways to get early warning, disasters warnings, like maybe alerts on our phones, like from BMKG. We can also find ways to make sure that even if the river overflows, it will go to a place where it will not go into the place where people live, their neighborhood, their houses, the place where they work. It would instead go to like maybe an underground place or into the farmer's place, so the water will be used to grow the plants. Uh, you can also grow mangrove trees to reduce the risk of maybe a flood or a lot of water coming from the sea to the place where they live. And mitigation also grows a strong sense of care, respect, and purpose to the land that they live in. And lastly, mitigation addresses the root cause of the disasters and problem, while relocation just avoid the consequences temporarily. Solving the main problem is more effective than continuously moving the people when disasters happen. Thank you very much.